Oh, I'm down with that. Perfect.
Okay, there we go.
And there's someone! Yay!
Whoa!
Woohoo! And Fran Meetnu hanging out here with us. Goodbye. I called you out and you left.
Oh,
No, not you. There was just a person standing next to me, and the second I go, oh hey, it's Fran Meetnu. Oh, and Kath. I see Kath in the chat. Yay. So we're good. We have some people. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna cover my entire screen in chat, and I can't play the game. Let me fix that. Love you, Kath. I don't love you that much. Okay. Well, are we ready to get going and save all of our friends?
I gotta rescue a chocobo chick first.
Well, I'll go make the plans, because I have reading to do. Okay. Okay, Stola, what's the plan? The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Gobbo. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we're to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we're to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. A man has intelligence. Got 3 chicks right here. No intelligence to be found.
Oh dear.
I know that that's not what they meant, but I'm being a bitch. It's funny. Lord Portelaine of House Dwindare. This fucker, Lord Portelaine again. He's stationed in the observatorium. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Let's go to fucking Corthus. Oh my god. Lord Portelaine? Really? This fucker?
No.
This best not be the fucker I'm thinking of. I hate him. If it's the jerk who gave us the runaround. Better not be the jerk who gave us the runaround. Ooh. Nina, Night Ray, oh, that's just the normal. That's just the basic normal crafting outfit. Hello, Drunk Dire Omen. I love the names people have, and I stopped hiding them so everyone can see them too. I will hide the chat though, because sometimes people can be raunchy in the chats.
Oh dear.
Not so much on Merilith, but I set up an alt this last week so I could mess around with it, and that alt, there's some stuff. Going for gold, Baba Black Sheep. And looks like you're here already. What is going for gold? Oh, that's one of the dungeons I've gotten ready to unlock that I haven't actually unlocked. Also, this is not where I want to be going. I'll blame it on being a little under the weather. There's where we want to be. Oh, you're down here. Oh, it's you! Oh, you're not too big of a jerk. I like you. Ah, Gobbo, the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You're an associate of Ishtola? But of course, Lord Dromont confided to me that you were a scion of the Son of Dawn. Yay. I thought it was the asshole up in the tower, not this guy. Custom Sentry? What interest have you all in Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the Chastrum, a Hurian woman, an Elizan man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. It's them. It has to be Minfilia, Uriange, Papayimo, and Tataru. Thus get morsels used to you that you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Korthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lalafel, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lalafel, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue. Hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge! Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Gobbo, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they're captured or killed, and if Biggs were given a choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it's an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It's likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you'd best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow scions prisoner in hope of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But if Biggs and Wedge are not scions, nor do they know aught of the echo, as Lord Portelaine said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret it. Pat, pat. Pat, pat. Good Sid. I can't say best Sid. There's lots of Sids I haven't met. But good Sid for sure. You okay?
Oh, sorry. I was looking up stuff.
Oh my. I didn't expect this.
I meant recipes.
Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Rintetien, you depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You will command the western front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire.
Ah.
Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I would have given you nothing, Prefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Okay.
Oh. You done?
My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Abalathia's spine. Owing this, I have the honor of being acquainted to Ishtola. Now, the report of Imperial airship emergency landing came to us by way of Zemail Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Brickelt, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. So, shall I Black Mage or shall I Scholar?
Whatever suits you.
Okay, I'll Black Mage for now, and then if we end up feeling like we need healing, I can Scholar.
Alright.
I still haven't turned back on those songs. There we are. You stand before Zemel Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter from Lord Portelaine? So you've come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be friends, you say? Let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reported took place near Aram Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Pelermans. He should be able to assist you. I hear that you've gotten yourself into some trouble.
Nope, I'm out of it.
Loud, dramatic music out of nowhere. Now, the fun thing about this is I have another quest I need to pick up over here at Aram Vale, so I can hit 2 birds with 1 stone. How lovely.
Sadly, my Dragoon's not quite the right level, otherwise I could complete the quests with it.
Is my warrior high enough level to complete these quests?
Is it level 44 above?
Okay, Aram Vale is unlocked. Not doing Aram Vale right now. I want to do Aram Vale with Albric. Imperial airship? Aye. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm going to take a moment to improve my warrior. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I remained at my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, perhaps you'll be able to follow the prints to their owners. Yay, 6 months.
Woo!
You've
I'm
been
back.
subscribed for a while, Kath. Footprints. Let us follow them. Indeed, we can confirm that these are in fact footprints. Oh, I
Who do they
love the
belong
crystal
to?
over there.
Oh, that.
Again. So menacing. Whee! Such an exciting gameplay. Also, we fused.
Oh no. Does this mean I have to learn the black magic?
You already have the black magic within you. Do-do. Wedge!
Oh,
So cold. I want to go home. Ah! Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear.
my dog at that timing.
Oh, Gobbo, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell's bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw. Thrice! And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you any success? Tracked down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? No Biggs. I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs is heading west. With both Ida and Ishtola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let's meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Yep. After 5 long years? Oh, thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Gobbo. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Let's go, Wedge, to Monument Tower.
Woo!
Woo. Where I'm sure Ura is already waiting.
Oh yeah. I could have taken the chocobo.
Did you walk? Did you walk to Monument Tower?
Not anymore. You passed by me.
Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companions caught a chill. Come warm yourself by the fire. I'll bring you hot broth. How are we feeling now, then? Stay as long as you need. The same goes to you, my friend. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Gobble, but do you think you could make a search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people of here have seen something. Have you sensed anything, miss? A Rogan gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think for a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there's a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze. It may be worth the while to investigate. I make the suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. Well then, let's pass us by. What on earth is that? Striffy Love Burner. Level 60 with no adventurer plate.
Well, it doesn't look like he's here.
It really doesn't. Just a couple of bogeys.
But
Those were your revenants. These are my revenants. Well, it certainly does not look like he's here.
nope.
Just a lot of ghosts in that cave.
I feel tingly.
Gobo, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area? Well, that stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? We can't give up, Gobo. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who'll listen, and hurry! Big's chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. Let's go. Is there anyone in this tower who can answer questions for us? You, Ignace. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not found here in the vicinity of Darkhold, it's possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danfin Pass, the southern end of which lies north and east of here. While I make no guarantee your search will bear fruit, it's surely better than wearying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I broke my neck when I slipped. I nearly broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble.
Oh!
Well then. Thank you for the advice. Let us go!
You jumped, didn't you?
I jumped off the top. Broke my chocobo's legs. Poor Patricia. Poor Patricia. That's what she gets for murdering all those children. Ishtola.
What?
Well, I suppose it's time to split up. Let's go Black Mage. Do our DPS check.
Can I do this as Dragoon? Will you even let me?
Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come find out, Tinhead? Ah, Gobbo, it's while you're here. The situation's grave. Viggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Ida has the right of it. He'll perish if we delay. With me! He's not alone! Kill them all! Whole bunch of pugilists here. Go!
Oh, dang, I'm stuck again. Okay, yeah, I don't think I would have been able to do that. So
And die. Victory.
oh wow, I started later than you, but
My thanks. Another moment and I would have... It's been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. And get Ida pants. It's too cold for that outfit. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Aw, I love reunions. Apparently you also love Frostbite, coming to Querthus in that outfit. Oh my god.
This is a crystal.
Yeah. It's a big crystal.
I can fly.
I believe I can fly.
Flat.
I can get the copyright strike. Because it's not set by free use. And just whatever algorithmic abuse. I can't thank you enough, Gobbo. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We're a family, are we not? Well, it's just I don't think I'd ever see him again. I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved Wedge too, Gobbo. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Owe me another one. Biggs, Wedge. God, that's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts we knew you were alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphino told me of the raid on Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the immortal flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carriage of the Waking Sands, I noticed not a missing horizon. Nothing at all suggests the passing of an Imperial force. From this I conclude the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were borne there by the potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown in a detainment cell together, while Minfili and the others were taken elsewhere. That's the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years. It was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we wouldn't like to leave again. So, risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control, and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest is, as they say, history. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That will have been Biggs's handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Gobbo, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still wait for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let's convene Revenant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Yay! Revenant's Toll! Finally!
Whee!
Whee! Mordona. I came here during the Scholar stream. So me getting this is on record. Ow. Mordona. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held at Castrum Sentry and you want to rescue them? I don't want to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The Stronghold's been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seeing about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yalms of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they'll do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, it has to be a good old-fashioned infiltration. With security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it might just work. Here, where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing these Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I recommend you speak with Glamund. That fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt he'd want to be of aid. Ida and I will go reconnoiter Garlean activity at the Stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Gobbo. Let's do this! I sometimes wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you're not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Istola. You're beginning to remind me of Papa Emo. Oh, there's a Chocobo Keep. Let me unlock. Thank you. Well then. Glamont? Looking for Glamont, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry, and you need my help? Something tells me we're going to get along just fine. I should be down here where we can look at you. So you have friends at Castrum Sentry and want the rescue? That Slathborn knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. I got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsons. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is a right delicate business. A simple oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. We can't leave any room for uncertainty. The start is when you conform beyond a shadow of a doubt to your friends or where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left, called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the morables, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come along some drainage pipes coming out from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, maybe you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going and Godspeed. Right, time to go, eavesdrop. And look at how beautiful Mordona is. I love Mordona. Don't you love Mordona?
Wait, are we talking about the landscape or the town?
The landscape.
Oh. Kind of creeps me out, honestly.
Really? All
I don't feel
the basically radioactive crystals?
Yeah.
That's understandable. It is canonically dangerous to be near these crystals for this long. Morables, oh no.
More balls.
What's your favorite negative status effect?
I don't know. Guess it'd
All
be chained
of
up.
them. It's a Morble. The answer is all of them.
Uh-oh.
Have you been caught in a Morble's spit?
I don't know.
They give you every status effect at once. There you are. And there's Loveburner again.
Oh.
Oh.
I know I love the AoE.
I know, it's so good. Faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Ellison gets on my nerves most of the time. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to sprout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Miss Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? I may as well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Well, our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. Ow, my back. Give me a moment to stretch.
You okay?
Stretching. Ow. Stretch, stretch, stretch. It's because my chair's broken and I'm using a sofa, so I'm sitting awkwardly. And I can't, like, if I need to stretch my leg, I can't, like, twist my chair. I have to twist my whole body. There we go.
Alright, I cleared out the first two marbles.
Well, thank you for doing that. Let's go speak with Alpha now. And by speak with Alpha, I mean I'm not walking. There's marbles here.
Oh.
I'm teleporting. Biggs! Dressing up as soldiers and seeking out the front door, huh? Well, if you've got the guts to go through with it, you may as well do so. Oh boy, I always wanted my own Reaper. I could wash her and wax her and name her and... Stealth and subterfuge, Gobbo, are how we free our friends. I have every confidence you can play the part of an Imperial soldier. It's good to see you again, Gobbo. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So, Minfili and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising some plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Good work, Gobbo. As Afano has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The plot of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Garlemald is looking for ways to procure a suit of magic armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Minfili and the others are counting on us, Gobbo. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary.
I forgot this triggered encounters.
While Garlemald goes about devising his plan, we need to see some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover they're short on armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born on etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out the Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, or as getting in fights left and right here, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Someone wasn't reading the dialogue, or they wouldn't have been surprised by the plasmids.
I don't know, they started explaining and then my head went blank. Wow. I was hoping for more experience than that.
We're not going to get a lot of experience from plasmids. I'm just going to go to Black Mage so that we can burn them down. Oh, this Nyx is going to be in the way. I'm going to kill it.
Did you see that? Did you see me do a sick backflip?
I did. Did you see me basically kill your guy in one hit?
I thought that was me.
No, I did my fire. My big, powerful fire. My cast time takes for frickin' ever, and then I do like the entire health bar. It's great.
Is it around here? Ah, there it is.
Yep. Hello, Nyx. Goodbye, Nyx. Ah.
I'm surprised they didn't try to pull you in.
I'm a little surprised too. I have auto run on and I was ready to reinitiate it. Oh, Alphino, what did you just say? In the wake of the calamity, the 14th Imperial Legion occupied what remained of Castrum Novum, eventually rebuilding and renaming it Castrum Sentry. The stronghold contains immense manufacturing and storage facilities, and is the primary supplier of material for Imperial forces stationed throughout Eorzea. Dressing up as soldiers and seeking the front door, eh? We've got the guts to go through with it, so do I. Okay, we've already heard you. You have the readings? Excellent. Let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should serve our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Gabo. Glamont, you have word for us about where this armor is? Clean the wax out your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. Plans to have you enter Castrum Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds, but the disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Yay! The Castrum Sentry! Oh, you're already there. Just make me feel slow, because I have to read everything.
Actually, I was beating up monsters on the way.
Lucky Yates is an Imperial agent. I see you there.
Hello.
Goodbye. We're gonna have some trouble.
Oh.
So if you can get here. Oh, we already have trouble.
Help.
I've got trouble. I'd say that's a good sign for everything.
Yeah. Oh god!
Well, that was the massacre. Salute. Nothing to report, sir. Nothing but a pile of corpses. Received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near.
How do you
In the
know it's
way of...
anonymous? Well, we saw all these bodies and we don't know what did and did.
They're all crispy and stabbed. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. More lambs to the slaughter.
Let me put this in the hot bar real fast.
Did we learn it already?
Oh, maybe not. Thought I did.
Not yet. We have to
Not
complete
yet.
that. We have to complete the mission. Silly bean.
I mean, we just saw it.
Yeah.
Oh no, the double patrol.
Did you just get caught by the patrols? What are we gonna do
Before they
with
recognize it's me.
you? Let's go. Let's run.
So much for stealth.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that we could just blow off the front door of this place and just torch it. Between your stamina and my unstoppable magical power. Maybe we need to get, like, one person to come along and heal. Like a Tom, who said that he was going to be here. But I also told him not to rush and grind too hard. Same with Seika. They both have, like, all of ARR to do. I don't want them to burn themselves out trying to catch up. Hey, Glommet. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No, best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll take your word for it. Let's get ourselves that Imperial Salute. And put it somewhere. Use
There
it.
we go.
Test it out. Perfect timing.
Nice.
Okay, next step. Sark Malark. You're called Gobabar, yes? I've heard your plight from my friend Galmont. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I will offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not to take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team. Biggs, Wedge, and yourself, and also Uras, that's 4. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Why couldn't we just get them when we were out before?
To be fair, they were pretty crispy.
They're gonna be crispy when I'm done with them here, too. I'm gonna have to clean them up. It's guaranteed.
At least I know how to maintain armor.
There you go. Also, I think Mr. Malarkey will do that for us. I really love Bordona so much.
Again, why didn't he just grab you?
I think he's just noticing me when I'm out of his range. Because there's a range on those grabbies.
Oh.
You want to go pick up a bunch of these? I was hoping we'd get more than...
Oh. Bunk.
There we go.
Alright.
Well, why couldn't we have done that the way that you did it last time, where all of them were on us at one moment?
Where was double their patrol?
Where was double their patrol? Just like, that was a lot of effort. Where the previous mission, we just had like everyone there all at once.
Oh dear.
It's fine. Mr. Malarkey. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of equipment? Yes, we were. Damaged, as I suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Agnolf at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendors should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead. You've been assured that he's expecting you. Worry not. We've already impressed on him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. To Rowena's Forge.
Hello, how's your dice going?
So you venture Sark Malark sent you, huh? Yeah. I've been waiting for you. Let's see what you got. I got some busted up shit. Fix it up, please. Yeah, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. And after all, I owe your friend Sark Malark a favor or 3. Took good care of old Agnarth back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. You know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate. Wouldn't expect someone like him to end up in the life he did. I suppose he always felt the adventurer's life calling to him. But here I go blabbering when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and get the agate Agnolf will have you here looking good as new. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you. From what I hear, that's not your priority anyway. You do send Sark Malak my regards, will you? Yay, we have armor.
Yay!
Sark, I got shit for you. Oof. Have you had uniforms and helmets repaired? Yep. Yes, these will serve beautifully. Great Agnolf never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, we should not have any trouble blending in among the Imperial forces. Lest you fear the Garleans detect your foreignness. Foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of Garlean invasion force. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the peoples of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellions in the bud and expands its territory in one fell swoop. With that, my part in your mission's done. I'm full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a worthy merchant, want to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Fool me twice. Good work putting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I've been idle myself. Took me long enough, but I finally hitched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. From what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random intervals and routes and deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's Toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. Tain't far from the truth now I come to think of it. Any road we should start seeing more patrols than we have until now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed in your shiny tin suit and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near to Revenant's Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from our own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use this smoke signal here, filched fresh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that, and when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping around the perimeter now, so run along, eh? And don't forget to salute. Well. Time to get Imperial. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Rough. What's the texture of sandpaper like, boy? Oh, the dog stopped barking.
He's mad because the other one got the bone.
Aww.
But like, the what? But he's always like mean when it comes to bones. So it's like he's like trying to claim it as his own again.
Poor doggo. That sounds rough.
Oh my god.
Ah, go away. I'm in disguise.
So, is he doing something about that? My gauntlets stick out like a sore thumb.
My wife bore me a son not long after I was sent here. I can't wait to get home and meet him. They say it's our duty to bring civilization to these lands. But what if these lands don't want civilizing? You hear about these insurgents? Apparently they got their eyes on the Castrum. Personally, I'd like to see him take it down. It served to lift the tedium. Get moving, you lot! The quicker we march, the sooner this will be over. Oh, all the coin I make doing this goes to the wife in the country. If it turns out she's squandering on fancy clothes and gewgaws, I'll not be amused. Your wife deserves fancy clothes and gewgaws. Commander of the patrol, are you? We're next to your commanding officer. Tell him he leads the slop unit. If any of my lot forgot to salute a superior officer, they'd be on their ass faster than you can say latrine duty. Well? Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they're well beyond the perimeter. But I'll not have it said I was remiss. You return to the scene and keep an eye out for the insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signals to call us.
By the way, where'd you get that chocobo? He's at restaurant.
A chocobo. It bears the signals of the Twin Adder. We're going to be ambushing them, so I don't think we need our disguises anymore.
Oh, I could just...
Ugh. Stupid frog, I was trying to put on my bracelet.
You know, I thought they would say something about my gauntlets and sabotage. Tibetans.
Oh, it's time. Smoke signal time. Ooh, do I have flare now? I think I have flare now. I hope you don't mind my joining, seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry. I thought it best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place, but where's the enemy? Sir, over there! Send in the Reaper. Let's make an example of these insurgents. Where do I have flare? And flare is so good. Duty complete. God, I love flare so much. At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak, it does seem rather worse for the wearer, doesn't it? Well, you try exploding it without leaving it worse for the wearer. Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact she's smoking, of course. But looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. But aren't those things protected by thick armor plates? Aye, they are. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not 1 week of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh no, no, motherfucking cart chocobo. I heard that. Hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out our repairs. Look for us there, Gobbo. Yes, will do. Woohoo! Aw, it's hurt. It's limping. Poor death machine. No. Ah. Yeah, you have to walk up. You can't just teleport.
No, I meant like I took the wrong path and ran into a wall.
Yeah. I saw you going that way and I was like, I'll wait and see what happens. Magic armor? Send the others took it inside. Get on in and join them. Into Sid's workshop we go. What do you think, Gobbo? She's a beauty, isn't she? Ever seen an ironworks engineer at work? Well, you're in for a treat then. Stand back and enjoy the show. Oh, we've now had time to take a closer look at the Weight Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis is correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. Needn't worry though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give these two something to mend, and we'll think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvellous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Oh, what have we got? Nothing of value. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Witch complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the machine's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge had subsequently ascertained the Magitech core, which he believes is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper is long overdue. Alas, we don't have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona. But all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go see him, will you? He'll explain the details. Wedge, what are we doing? As I believe the Chief's already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you create more Reapers, but even if the Dunderhead maintenance engineers at Castle Sentry had remembered to replace their cores, we'd risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe this is the solution. Substitute the Magitech core with a Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, a Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate Mammoth Heart with the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of... I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Bill. We have to pay for it. Well, I am just shy of a millionaire. I guess I can afford a Mammoth Heart. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Goldsmith's Guild. What's the damage? Hello there. Claim to collect the mammoth heart, you say? You must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have, a heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, it won't be necessary. Hearts for Master Alphino's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his servant would be coming to collect it. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here is the mammoth heart. It serves you well. Oh, and please do pass my compliments on to your master. Alphino. Alphino.
Oh, have any... No more rose gold nuggets.
No more rose gold. Rip. I just wouldn't have to pay for the mammoth heart. Alphino kindly footed the bill. There you are. Oh, in the way. Well, I was going to say thank you for paying, but okay. Excuse me. Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah! Thank you so much. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Yep. Free of charge. Courtesy of Alphino. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. Sniffles. There, he's ready. Magitech armor, engage. Or not. Should need a loving tap, I wager. Yay! Yes, she's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Gobbo, would you care to do the honors? Hop in the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder, as far as you can go, please. Oh, for some reason we need to dismount, simply come back and we'll start again. No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and sprint north as quick as you can. I got myself stuck again. Leg joints absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Make your way back, Gobbo.
Why?
The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. That concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain's sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be. I'm at a loss to explain why. The Mammoth Hut is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms? Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, Mammoth Hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team, in which case we should do our best to make her feel welcome.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
That was a good little chocobo thingy.
You're our friend, Reaper, buddy,
Buddy old pal.
big Magitech friend. That as it felt, I gave it my best. I welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What are you expecting it to do? Anything? Bob us a curtsy? Curtsy. No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important to avoid this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using a Mammoth Heart in place of the worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. There's the Reaper. Taken by the traitor Garland. And is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements. The hells you will. Beep, 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 beep. We've located the Solar Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond! Respond! So you, sir, there's some sort of interference. Pursue Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Bloody hells, Gobbo. Protect the armor at all costs. Yep. Are you ready for fire? Oh, you get your ass back here. Easy peasy. Power of little explosion just does it. Yay! Thank you. I am awesome. That's right, I saved your ass. Chief, look, she's moved. Ah, now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Looks took us a good while, but we're finally ready. Time to infiltrate Castrum Sentry and rescue our comrades. Excuse me. Beep, beep. There, the finishing touch. Yay, we gave her a tattoo. She likes it. Of course, we're trying to, infiltrate, so that's probably not a great thing, but sure, why not? She's a beauty, ain't she? Yes, she is. Ever seen an Ironworks engineer? Yes, I've seen an engineer. The server mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that, let's see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper's good as new. We're as prepared as we like to get. How go your preparations, Gobbo? We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Clement, you came. Aye, I thought I'd give you a little roar and set it off. The least I can do for the fine men and women who are about to make my lifelong wish come true. We'll do our best, but it occurs to me for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What the Empire do to earn your ire? Ah, but I fear I put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand it if you not want to relieve these memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, it's hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing, she was, gentle as a lamb, tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, so I actually planned to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around the gorge, not fall outside the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow ourselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. For some years after, I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then I'd get my revenge on the Empire, and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But now 2 decades have since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes and you already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Galmet. You seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? On any road, after you got your friends back, you plan on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I helped a few folk take on Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But something tells me I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you got planned. And you sure they'll satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you'd only say the word. We'd be glad to have you with us. Tempting though the offer is, I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. Aye, there's some would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I've been praying for your safety and success. May Ralgar give you strength. Alamegans have our back all the time. Wherever the Empire goes, miserably invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. Disguise time! Oh, and you're already gone.
Yep. I think there's another duty anyway, so...
Yeah, it is gonna have a solo duty. Those things are annoying. It'd be nice if you could just bring them in a group. It's a multiplayer game, why do we keep having to split up and be single player every like 2 levels? Oh. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial black and crimson. Definitely your colors. But now's not the time for jests. I look fine in anything, Cid. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, Imperial Patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we're able. Meanwhile, the 3 of you will enter the stronghold, posing as a patrol returning from duty. If Alphino and I proved less distracting than hoped, I'll contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Ooh. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. Hardly tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, unless you wonder, Ida and Ishtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention. The approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you, something lines of, "Don't do anything reckless," if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, may the 12 keep you. Excuse me? Oh, and you're deafened. That's fine. Focus time. I should do the same. Salutes! Ah.
本当に強情なんだから。 黙っていてもいいことないのに。
Oh, cutscene.
あなたたちの能力、超える力。あれは私たちが必要な力。あなたたちの目的は万神退治なんでしょ。私たちが代わりにやってやるって言ってんだから、おとなしく言うこと聞けばいいのよ。すべて吐いてこの場で死ぬか、耐え難い恥ずかしめを受けて苦しんで死ぬか、どちらがいいかしらね。暁の決命名手ミンフィリア、超える力を持つあなたの体、ゆっくり調べさせてもらうわ。おい、こいつらをキャンプに連れて行け。はっ。
Not that button, that button. My apologies, I didn't notice you there, so engrossed I was in my task. You'd be engrossed too, had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when next you pass that way. Fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Oxidens, are you? Welcome to Castrum Sentry, Engineer. Well, prisoners? You heard the rumors then. Yeah, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. He was summoned here to work, not gawp at Eorze's defeated heroes. Show a bit of enthusiasm or I'll have you reported. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there, and oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you knew the one I mean. Eh? The svelte blonde? Goodness, no! It's the Lala Felon lass I'm smitten with. She's so adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her up in my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurions to lend me a key so that I could see her? Such a mood. Such a mood. But Tataru is my fiscally responsible waifu, not yours. Sir? What's this? You need access to the storage tower? What business have you there? At the Tribunus's, perhaps, you say? This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady wroth. Take my identification key. See that it's returned when your errand is concluded. This is easy. They just gave us the key. Thanks. Security's tight, just as we expected. We're gonna need a special key if we want to get past the bulkhead. You mean like this one? That we got them to just hand over? Yeah! And there's the duty. Investigate the steel door. Duty calls. Commence everything going tits up. Yes, we shall. Ah. No! And Philly and the rest, thank goodness they're safe. I'm the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I'll take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Tataru, we must do something. We risk letting the entire castrum know we're here. Yes, we do. Ah, you're right. We may not get a better chance. This third squadron, what is it? A Reaper? Seized when? This came to light only now? Copper will have left a trail. Pick as many as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. What the? Strike my last. You found the Reaper. Eliminate the intruders. Fire. 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 Explosion. Yay! Gabo, I was so scared. I was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away ere the window to our liberty closes shut. Verily, forsooth. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them. Fail and I shall have your head. And what have we here? The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eye of an Aramanida. Well, she's kind of hard to miss with that showy armor of hers. Accursed scions. How did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the castrum's walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Ishtola is just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scuttled in amongst the freight like the vermin you are. I should be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. Ah, that's far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoings, Livius and Julius. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. But take your guard. More intruders. Protect the Tribunus. Confound it. Ida, with me. Boom. After them. Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady, in discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. No, 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 no! There they are. Fan out and surround them. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. Wedge, don't you dare. No! Wedge, don't do it! Wedge, no! Oh no, Gobbo, hold them off. I'll look after Minfilia and Tataru. And explosion! Why are we invulnerable here? No, we need to find its shield generator. Okay. Okay, can we... the problem is I lost my thing. Okay, where's the shield generator? Okay, you... I can deal ice damage to and get my mana back. Thank you. There we go. Ugh. Okay, we're still missing one of them. There you are. There we go. Thing shields. I'm glad you enjoy this area underleveled. Ah, woof. Ah. More of them. Yay, team!
Oh.
Yay, the team's back together. I love you, Papa Limo. She's her own armor. Or she's mine. She's my pretty girl. Yeah, we hear you, Sid. Okay. 2, 3. Oh no, our poor little girl. Oh.
ゼアの為政者たちが吠えた演説、力の伴わぬ空虚な言葉の数々。茶番を演じる弱き為政者と、それに喝采を送る愚かな民。わかるか、暁よ。必要なのは力。民を守り導き、この地を救う真なる力だ。万神を制すこの力こそ、エオルゼアを救う王者の剣よ。
何？今のは
万神ガルーダを倒した例の兵器か。
アルテマウェポン完成していたのね。
アルテマウェポン。
アラミゴで発掘された古代アラグ帝国の遺産。あらゆる万神を打ち払い、あらゆる国を焼き払うという絶対の力。帝国はその力を携え、エオルゼア諸国に服従を誓わせる気よ。
ガイウス、貴様は。
あれは見ろ、ガイウスの横。奴は天使い、天使いアッシェンだ。しかもあの包囲、闇の異業者と呼ばれ、アッシェンたちを束ねる上級の存在。
ではあれがアッシエン・ラハブレア。
Brea. Sangrid! Oh no.
サンクレット。そんなサンクレット、彼がアシエン・ラハブレアだったというの？
限界だ。脱出するぞ。
サンクレットがアシエン・ラハブレアだったとはな。よりにもよって彼にアシエン関連の調査を進めさせていたのは私なのだぞ。気づけなかった自分が情けない。そして我々の情報は奴らに筒抜けだったというわけだ。くそ。帝国の切り札アルテマウェポンは完成した。万神をいともたやすくねじ伏せる力、そしてあの火力、あの兵器の脅威を一刻も早くエオルゼア同盟軍に伝えなければならない。落ち込んでいる場合ではないぞ。
もしもし。そう、私は、
ともあれ皆は無事だったのだ。
おかげさまで無事よ。
敵がどんなに強大であろうとも力を合わせて戦えばよい。暁の決命にはそれができるのだから。今こそエオルゼア諸国へ知らしめるのだ。万神ガルーダ討伐の知らせとともに暁がよみがえったことを。ここからの戦いは君が頼りだ。頼んだぞ。
それじゃ。行きましょう。諸国を束ねる首領たちのもとへ。